Every single second, somewhere in the world, someone taps "Book now" on Booking.com. And yet this company doesn't own a single hotel. No beds, no front desk, no doorman standing outside. And still, in 2025, this company earned $26.9 billion in revenue. That's more than Marriott makes. The largest hotel chain on the planet, one that actually owns and operates real hotels everywhere. So how does a company with 0 hotel rooms out-earn a company that owns 1 million of them? Let's break down the entire economy of booking, piece by piece. Hey everyone, Watermelon here. If you enjoy deep dives like this, hit that subscribe button and leave a like. Let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. Booking.com isn't a hotel chain at all. It's a middleman, a marketplace standing between you and the hotel. When you book a room, your money flows through Booking's platform first, and it's the company itself that decides what happens to it next. The platform currently lists around 4.4 million properties worldwide, roughly 500,000 hotels, plus nearly 4 million apartments and other alternative places to stay. Here's how Booking actually makes money. There are 2 core deal types behind every booking: the agency model and the merchant model. In the agency model, the hotel collects payment from you directly at check-in, then pays Booking a commission afterward, usually somewhere between 10 and 25%. In the merchant model, you pay Booking directly on the site. The company acts as merchant of record, keeps its cut, then forwards the rest to the hotel. That difference matters a lot. The merchant model gives Booking control of the money before you even check in. Its share has grown from 50% to 72% in just 2 years. On average, that commission, known as the take rate, sits around 15% of every booking. This one number is really the heart of Booking's entire economy. Officially, Booking splits its revenue into 3 buckets: merchant revenue, agency revenue, and advertising and other, which includes income from KAYAK and OpenTable. Let's walk through an example. Say you book a room for $200. If it's a merchant transaction, that entire $200 lands directly on Booking's account first. The company keeps its commission, let's say 15%, which is $30, and sends the remaining $170 to the hotel, usually after your stay ends. That's exactly why Booking's margins are so extreme. Gross margin sits above 87% of revenue. There's almost nothing physical left for the company to actually produce. But here's the real secret about Booking that most people never notice. This company spends more money on advertising than almost any company on earth. In just the first 9 months of 2025, Booking spent over $6.2 billion on marketing alone, and most of that went straight into Google Ads. Google, hotel in Istanbul, and Booking is almost always the one buying that very first sponsored spot, paying Google for every single click you make. In other words, Booking buys traffic from Google wholesale and resells it to hotels one customer at a time, pocketing the spread. It's a massive middleman business built on top of another middleman business. Now let's talk scale. In 2025, $186.1 billion flowed through Booking Holdings platforms, the entire amount travelers spent through the company that year. Out of that, the company kept $26.9 billion as revenue for itself, meaning roughly 1 out of every $7 a traveler spends ends up with Booking. The company's operating profit in 2025 came in at around $8.8 billion. That's what's left after every expense, including that enormous advertising bill. Over the course of the year, people booked more than 1.2 billion room nights through the platform. Imagine someone checking into a Booking reservation every single second of the year. Here's something important. Booking isn't actually one single company. It's a whole portfolio of brands. The parent company is Booking Holdings, and it owns far more than just Booking.com. Priceline is the group's second oldest brand. KAYAK is a meta-search engine that compares prices across sites. Agoda dominates in Asia, and OpenTable handles restaurant reservations. Every one of these brands operates almost independently, with its own name and its own audience. But all the profit eventually flows back into one single parent company. So, who actually runs this machine? At the top sits the CEO and president of Booking Holdings, who also separately serves as CEO of Booking.com itself. Below that, thousands of people. marketers managing billion-dollar Google ad budgets, partner managers working directly with hotels, and engineers and data scientists deciding exactly what gets shown to you first. And here's the real takeaway. Booking doesn't actually sell hotel rooms. Booking sells your attention to hotels, and does it more efficiently than the companies that actually build and run them. And that's the full picture. How the economy behind one of the largest travel companies in the world actually works, $1 at a time. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who might find it interesting. And if you want to learn more, check out our video on how Roblox made billions without creating a single game.